This is a fun song, and well, I really like it. And the lyrics are written by my brother, like all these songs, John Graves, and we kind of came up with this. And so this is actually going to be my last song, but this is called "Stretch the Neck." And you know, the great thing about God and the great thing about Jesus is that He He created us, and then when He made us, He's like, man, it's not good for man to be alone. And so then He created another person. And not only did He create another person, He gave them the ability to like reproduce. And so like man has never been alone ever since. There's like what 6 billion people in the world now, when it just started with one. So anyways, this is a song about relationships and that awkward time in your life when you keep glancing at somebody and they keep glancing back, and you kind of stretch your neck out to get a look, and then they keep looking back, and that's what this song's kind of about. And sometimes things happen. I stretched my neck so I get a better look at you, and when I looked at you, you looked at me, and I turned my head from you, and so you thought just to yourself, and then you said the same to me. Why would somebody go in and stretching their neck if all they're looking at is nothing? And so this is what I said. Well, you see, I guess I was just looking just to see. I mean, I guess I just thought you looked kind of pretty, so I guess I just don't quite see. I mean, would we even be having this talk if you hadn't have happened to have glanced at me? So here we are, two kindly folk, we're caught between two things. A hard place shaped rather like an outstretched neck and a rock called you and me. And so now we're standing here like this with a sort of awkward way all around. And I'm not sure I want to say I didn't like looking at you. You're not sure if you want to find out. That's the thing with things like this, they tend to be rather odd. But maybe now, just maybe that means we're tired of our little dirt clods. Maybe now, just maybe we've got too much water to displace if we were able to see each other as much as we like once we see each other face to face. That being said, I just think we ought to know that what we are is what we are, and separate we must go. But don't you think, my dear, that things aren't all that bland? I guess, I mean, if I had the chance, I'd stretch my neck out again. Well, see, I guess I was looking just to see. I mean, I guess I just thought you looked kind of pretty. So, I kind of just don't quite see. I mean, would we even be having this talk if you hadn't have happened to have glanced at me? Oh dear, she says quite clear, why is awkwardness so bland? And why must I fight with such might? Urge to take your hand with the guilt I felt when I beheld you look. I see now I mistook, it's just the sand trickling from your hand in an attempt to fill my mountain. Oh, that sand has made a land and islands we can no longer be, so let's make this land our continent and be here forever free. My dear, I wanna say that you're the one for me. So let's build our summer home right here, yes, right here, by the sea. And I didn't regret that glance that day when it was you that looked at me. But it's not that I don't like you and I just think you and I make a much better lead. It was just a glance, but just by chance, one glance was turned to three. I glanced at you and you at me. It was just a glance, but just by chance, one glance was turned to three. I glanced at you and you at me. You and me glanced at you and me, and we started with the each his own. A little archipelago. Our casual glances got us all tangled up, and somehow we've got a continent from the little dirt clods in our hands. Let's jump to the broad green fields and watch our bright sunset. We can cross the sandbars too. Who cares if our feet get wet? No more cutting down apple trees to build our picket fence. I mean, if people want to chop them down, we'll give them fruit instead this very instance, and then we'll spit out all the seeds, and then they'll finally see that all the new trees that will sprout will compensate quite nicely. You'll see. And so we say sooner all clods, sods, dirt, black muds, grimes, and heap. When we lay on the ground all around, well, then there's actually a ground of which is speaking and it can plant our flag. Market trespassers, fear ye not, for a world of island clods. Well, trespassers are all you got. It was just a glance, I glanced at you and you at me. You and me glanced at you and me and we started to each his own. Little archipelago, just like an island. But our casual glances got us all tangled up, and somehow we got an island from little dirt clouds in our hands. Well, you see, I guess I was just looking just to see. I mean, I guess I just thought you looked kind of pretty. So, I guess I just don't quite see. I mean, would we be having this talk if you hadn't have happened to have glanced at me? Thanks, guys.